Hello everyone. Previously, I've discussed some of the important types of governor, its description and derivation part, and solved many numericals on that topic also. So we are discussing in this video lecture some of the very important terms in the governor, which are very much important from the examination. Be it your semester exam or the competitive examination. These terms are very much important and it is coming regularly in the exam. So sensitiveness, first term is the sensitiveness of a governor. Let us discuss in detail. So a governor is said to be sensitive when it readily responds to a small change in speed. That means when there is a small change in the speed and the governor will respond quickly, then we can say that the governor is sensitive. Then how it indicates its sensitiveness? It is by the movement of the sleeve. So the movement of the sleeve for a fractional change of the speed is a measure of the sensitivity, and a governor is used to limit the change of the speed of the engine between the minimum to the full load condition. So a governor is always used to limit the change of the speed of the engine between the minimum to the full load conditions. And the sensitiveness is otherwise known as the difference between the maximum and the minimum speed, and the mean equilibrium divided by the mean equilibrium speed. Okay, so it is the ratio between the difference between the maximum and the minimum speed divided by the mean equilibrium speed. So sensitiveness is otherwise known as range of the speed divided by mean equilibrium speed. And range of the speed is nothing but the difference of maximum and the minimum speed. So sensitiveness is n2 minus n1 divided by n, where n is the average speed. So we can write as follows: n1 plus n2 divided by 2. So sensitiveness is otherwise written like this: n2 minus n1 divided by n. Put down the value of this n is the mean value, n1 plus n2 by 2, that is 2 into n2 minus n1 divided by n1 plus n2, where n is the mean equilibrium speed, n1 is the minimum equilibrium speed, and n2 is the maximum equilibrium speed. Okay, so minimum equilibrium speed at corresponding to the full load condition, and it is the maximum speed corresponding to the no load condition. The next one is the hunting. So sensitiveness of a governor is a desirable quantity, but however, too much of if the governor is too much sensitive, then it may fluctuate continuously above and below the mean speed. Okay, so then the governor is said to be hunting. Okay, or the governor is said to be hunt. So when it governor is too sensitive, it may fluctuate continuously, because when the load on the engine falls, then the sleeve rises rapidly to the maximum position, and this setups the fuel supply to the extent to affect the sudden fall in the speed. And as the speed falls to below mean value, then the sleeve again moves rapidly and falls to the minimum position in order to increase the fuel supply. And we have discussed this in the previous governors in its working principles, that how when the speed will fall below the mean value, the sleeve will rises rapidly and vice versa. Okay, and white falls below in order to increase the fuel supply. So the speed subsequently rises and becomes more than the average value, with the result that the sleeve again rises to reduce the fuel supply. And this process continues, and this is known as the hunting process in a governor. Now let us switch to the next term, isochronism. It is a most important term, and a governor is with a range of the speed 0 is known as isochronism or isochronous governor. And this means n1, n2 minus n1 is equal to 0. That means n2 is equal to n1. So this means that for all the position of the sleeve or the balls, the governor has the same equilibrium speed. Means n1 is equal to n2 is equal to n. So any change of the speed results in moving the balls and the sleeve to their extreme position. So any change you can do with the speed, it will result in the movement of the balls and the sleeves to their extreme positions. Okay, so however, an isochronous governor is not practical because of the friction at the sleeve. It is not so much practical because of the friction present in the sleeve. So let us see how it is present in a Porter governor. What is the effect of that in a Porter governor? So let us consider a Porter governor running at the speeds n1 and n2 respectively. So we can see here we have discussed in the Porter governor these expressions very well. If you don't remember, then go in the description link. You can see the other videos on Porter governor and you will able to see this expression. So we have seen that in a Porter governor running at n1 and n2 rpm, the n1 square is given as m plus capital M by 2 into 1 plus q divided by small m into 895 by h1. This is equation number 1. Similarly, n2 square is equal to small m plus capital M by 2 into 1 plus q divided by small m into 895 by h2. This is equation number 2. So we know that for an isochronous governor, what will happen? The range of the speed will be 0. That means n2 minus n1 is equal to 0 and n2 is equal to n1. If all these terms are equal, then n2 is equal to n1. Then you will get an expression that everything will cancel out except h1 and h2. So h1 is equal to h2. Means their sleeve lifts are equal. But it is impossible because sleeve lifts at two different rpm cannot be equal. Hence a Porter governor cannot be isochronous. So we say that it is not practical one. Okay, so h1 is equal to h2 is impossible for a Porter governor. Hence we say that Porter governor can't be isochronous. But for a Hartnell governor, we have seen mg plus s1 is equal to this one. Okay, mg plus s1 is equal to this much, and 2m omega square into r1 into x by y. This is one equation and this is another equation. And for the isochronous chronism, n1 is equal to n2. Therefore equation 3 and 4 can be divided as follows, and this will bear this relation: mg plus s1 divided by mg plus s2 is equal to r1 by r2. So it can be isochronous with the following conditions for the Hartnell governor. So a governor is said to be stable if it brings the speed of the engine to the required value and there is not much hunting and the ball masses occupy a definite position for each speed of the engine within the working range. And obviously the stability and the sensitivity are the two opposite characteristics and very important also for the governor. So that's all for the day. Thank you.